The Trump administration's top immigration official says that ICE and Border Patrol enforcement in Minnesota could be shrinking, but only if state and local officials cooperate with federal agents. And this all comes after operations have now ended in Maine, and the president himself suggested that he would be willing to reduce enforcement. Meanwhile, North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis now continuing his call for Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to be fired from her position. As chief political correspondent Andy Weber tells us, Senator Tillis is also frustrated with her response to Hurricane Helene.
North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis has spent much of the week railing against Kristi Noem, the DHS secretary, as well as White House senior advisor Stephen Miller, specifically on their management of immigration enforcement in Minneapolis. This afternoon, Tillis called for Noem's firing, but this time he focused on her handling of the response by FEMA during Hurricane Helene.
Another part of the Secretary of Homeland Security job is disaster response. And I cannot tell you enough how incompetent, based on the facts, that she is on that score as well.
Thom Tillis' campaign to get Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem fired continued Thursday with a speech from the Senate floor. Tillis at times used visual aids to argue that relief funding under Noem was bungled and slow to be doled out.
Under Noem's leadership, which is supposed to be more efficient, more effective, and more responsive to the disaster in western North Carolina and the other states that were affected, looked like the EKG of somebody who's having a heart attack.
Tillis, who sparred with the White House before, making clear he's not criticizing the president, but officials and advisors that report to him.
No reasonable business person would accept this in the C-suite. She needs to get out of the C-suite.
No other North Carolina Republicans have publicly criticized the secretary. Noem did attend a cabinet meeting at the White House Thursday afternoon, but did not make any remarks and was not called on by the president during his comments when cameras were in the room. A spokesperson for FEMA and DHS confirmed they had received our request for comment on Tillis' speech, but did not send a statement in time for air. Andy Weber, Queen City News.
So in a statement to Queen City News, Governor Stein says that he shares Senator Tillis' frustration and that the federal government must match the drive of the residents of western North Carolina to recover from Helene.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.